Every morning, welcome to the book date with you session, the place that the best book recommend to you. And today we're going to recommend to you this one. Okay, this is the book that we're going to talk about it. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So before that, let me share a screen to you first.
Yes, we have exciting news.
Something new that we both want to recommend to you. It is our YouTube channel, Book Date with You YouTube channel. You go to the YouTube, type in Book Date with You, then go and click the button subscribe so you can be our subscriber so that you know that whenever we have a video post up every 2 weeks once. So over there, you are going to see all the 33 episodes already we have. So now is the time that we go on to our book today.
Yeah, so today this book, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, are from John Gray. I think this is a classic. I think more than 20 years already, this book. So this book is about how we build the relationship that we want. I mean, a lot of time we expect the opposite sex to be more like us, more like ourselves. We think or we desire them to want what we want or feel what we feel. And this will create a lot of conflicts because we must remember, as this book says, women are from another planet, they are from Venus. And men are from another planet, they are from Mars. And then we are now living in the planet Earth. So we must remember our difference. And what we mistakenly assume that if our partner loves us the way that we behave in certain way, the way we want, and we have a great relationship. But no, I think we must know and learn the differences. So today we are trying to talk about these differences so that you can learn about something about this. And
yes. This book, I think we both read long time ago, and we think that this is the best book that I want to recommend to you. And we will going to have a role play. All right, let me share with you our setting. The role play is Gideon and I is husband and wife. So we just finished our work and we come back, and Gideon reached home first. So he on his TV. He has some unsolved problem. He feels stressed up a little bit. So he just sit there and watch the TV. All right. And me is the wife that I just come back from my work. So here is our conversation. Role play. So
you're back from work.
oh yeah. I want to tell you what happened today. I'm so frustrated. Do you know that there's one customer call and just scold me out of nothing? And we found out that it's not the fault of our company. And it's just like getting the wrong things sent to the company. And it's not our fault. We have the right account number, right invoice or anything. Did you listen to me?
Just a deliver. Man, don't forget about it. Don't run your day.
It is so important, and I feel like he's just so frustrated because he is so nasty and he just scold me and anything that just feel like like
Anything you want me to do, you just keep saying this. What can I do actually?
just listen to me. I just want you to listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
You are watching the TV. I feel like you don't really care what I feel, what happened the whole day through. I'm so frustrated. And I was scolded. It's like upside down from the customers.
Sorry you have this bad day. But I'm listening to you.
Yeah, what happened to you? Is this something happened to you today?
No, everything fine.
No, I think today something happened to you. You are too quiet. Is there something wrong? Can I help you? Let me know.
No, I'm doing fine. So they're watching TV.
Are you sure?
Yes. You should forget about your problem also. Yeah.
I cannot forget my problem. I just feel so frustrated today. This is not the way that the customer can call and scold us out. It's just okay. End of the role play. Okay. Both of us are not actor and actress. All right. So when we are trying to roll out all this thing, it's just sometimes we feel like how to make something that it's not us. So that's how we want to share with you in a daily day to day intimate relationship between a man and a woman. There is so much of the difference compared is when something happens, women tends to speak out. I mean, the women tend to talk, communicate. She want to share. She want to tell. And men, what they love to do, Gideon.
A man, according to this book, like to go into their cave to solve their problem. I mean, go to the cave means that their own space, like watching TV, to be alone, drink beer, drink coffee, or just go to somewhere, not seeing his wife.
That's why just now you see when we role play, right? There's some little bit conflict there. Reason is both of us from different planet. So men do need some space to figure out what they can do for the next action, right? For women, when we have anything happen, we feel like we want to share out, we want to talk. That's why speaking on different language. This is one of the big chapter in this book by John Gray.
Yeah.
He talked about speaking in different languages. So why women talk? We want to convey message, or we want to gather some information, or why we talk also we want to feel better and we want to feel more centered. After we share, we feel like, hey, we feel better after we talk, right? So that's the reason why most of the time you'll see that when we have any difficulties or challenge or whatever, we tend to find our girlfriends to chit chat, to talk about it. It's just because we want to feel better as well. And we want to explore and discover what she's want to say, want to explore more and to create intimacy, especially with the partner. So for men, why men go to their kids?
Before I go to that, my thing I'm thinking about when women want to talk, they just want to talk, right? They are not looking for solution, right?
They just talk. They don't.
Yeah, I think a lot of men, because men are actually a creature of actions, or we are born to solve things. When we hear something, we will always want to solve things. So I think this one of the thing I learned also when women talk. I mean, not most of the time. Most of the time. I mean, sometimes they do look for action, of course. Most of the time, they just want to share. They're not asking for you for actions. So you better understand first before you just come out with action. Like just now, I act like, what can I do? What can I do? You don't just keep talking about, what can I do? What can I do? All these things, I think, is not going to help. Yeah. So why men go into their cave? Why men need to have their own space? I think this is applied to generally about men, because men wants to think about the problem and find a solution to the problem alone. Okay? Because we believe that we can solve the problem on ourselves. Okay, and because we want to do that because we don't have answer to the problem right now, and we are very upset, we are stressed, and we need the time to find ourselves. So this is the scenario that why certain men will go into quiet mode, or they don't want to communicate so much with a woman. It doesn't mean that the man don't love the women anymore. It's just that he needs some space. Yeah, that's
why you see that the difference is when ladies, right, we have problems, we tend to call all our friends, come and chit chat and talk about it. For men, they don't go and find their friends to talk about it. They are more likely to go to their own space to think about it, what is the next best step that they can do. So that is a difference. So when they silence, that is this book sharing with us with we need to give some space. We need to understand that it's from different planet, right? We want to give some space for men to really think through it, so that when they're ready, they will come up. All right. So we would also talk about men and women
have different emotional needs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for women, one thing is, according to this book, and definitely also very resonate with me as a woman, is women need to receive care and understanding. I think this is the most up to that I want to share with you first, is Like just now we have role play. I feel like Gide is not understanding, he's not trying to understand me. Or I don't feel he care for me because he think that this is not a big deal, right? It's just this is a small problem, which I feel so frustrated. So I want him to understand me more, and I want he to care for me. So that is how women think through. We need more, receive more. This kind of emotional needs is in terms of caring, in terms of understanding, and also in terms of appreciation. Appreciate the way that I share, appreciate the way that I want more understanding, and also the devotion and also respect towards each other. That's more on the woman emotional needs. So that's
So
what I can share with you from this book about women's needs. So how about men?
So for men's, the what he need, the most priority need that a man look for is trust and acceptance. So this is very important. So women have to understand, if you had doubt on your man's ability or capability to do something, like you don't trust them, they will feel like they don't receive the love because you are keep doubting me I can do certain thing. I think this is very common when you know when you're lost in a when you're driving, both driving, and you're lost, you can't find a way, and the wife keep like us giving the husband command or say that, oh, don't follow this, follow mine. So the man will feel threatened, like, oh, you don't believe me, I can do this. And the more the wife say, the more the man want to try on his own way. you know so I think the first thing is the man need you to accept him first, trust him that he can solve it. So, or let him try, let him try, because you don't say something that make him that feel that his capability is being doubted. This is very important, because men very take care of this, about whether you trust me or not. Yeah.
The trust, the acceptance, and also definitely about the appreciation, right?
Yeah.
We can appreciate each other. I think that women and men, we do need the appreciation. But in this book, John Gray specifies more on men need to receive appreciation more compared to women. And
another thing I think about caring.
Yeah.
I think what I learned about caring is about this from this book is that men have to remember that you have to keep reassure the women that you care for her, you love her. You need to keep doing that. It's not one time deal, okay? So they keep doing this day to day. So maybe Joyce, you can give some example like how men can do this day to day, daily.
Day to day, okay.
Or not in daily normal life, yeah.
My friend.
yeah.
Okay, he is so good in reassuring every single day. So most of the time, well, because we are long distance, so we hardly can meet each other, especially right now, COVID-19 pandemic, right? So it's like every day we're going to spend time, text each other. We're going to texting each other on how's our day. So it's like he will initiate the conversation, asking me how's my day. And when he spent time with me, he will really sit down and talk to me. This is the way that I feel connected. It's very important that I can spend the time sitting together with someone, wherever you are sitting, right? You can talk about it and connect with each other. That is one of the very important for me as a woman. So he keep reassuring all these things that definitely can happen. Even though right now, long distance, we can't talk in a way of sitting together. We connect through the call, the Skype, the call, video call, anything, so that we can still see each other and we can still talk about it. Just physically, we are far away, right? And also when, what else? What kind of example that? Okay.
I think you mentioned when you walk in the road.
Yeah, I love it. So I love him so much, especially he do this. When we walk at the roads, yeah, after you park the car, you want to go to a shop, you might walk at the roadside. So he will make sure that I walk in the inner lane. He will be at the outer lane just to make sure that I'm safe. So every time I don't know where I walk, I'm a bit lost sometimes. So he will pull me into the inner lane rather than in the outer lane. So to help to protect me, that I feel the care, the so much from him.
Yeah,
Right?
I think all these small little things that we done every day, will be appreciated by the women. So we need to keep doing that. Yeah.
And for women, we definitely want to trust our men.
Yeah.
And one thing I really want to share with you is share your appreciation. Whatever, appreciation to a man is so much important as except that the trust and acceptance. Just now Gideon share trust and acceptance. A third one is appreciation. And the fourth one, admiration. You support what he do. Men love to get support from the woman that he loves. So when you support what he do, you will start to admire on what he do. Right? When you do that, you just feel like you're very supportive to him, and you start to admire his the way that he do all these things. So I really encourage all the women outside, if you want to uh, have a closer relationship with your loved one, please do this. Try to understand what they do and support what they do, and then you will start to see this how the admiration work.
Yeah, and the good thing is, if the women start to do this, like support them, trust them, the men will do their part also. They will start to care, understand, and try to do that, because it's both way. If one side try to do that, the other person will doing back to you. Like, I will try to care you more, understand you. So
Yes, that's why it's so lovely to know more. So definitely this book, if you want, go and buy one and read it. And you can read together with your spouse too. I believe that Gideon, you read together with your wife too, right?
yeah.
So this is a classic book, from John Gray. So I remember when I buy, there's also another book, buy one free one for another version, from John Gray as well. So go and check it out.
Yeah.
So that's all for today. So we're going to share with you more on the next coming 20th of March. See you. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Bye.